What's up, guys? Welcome to another week of Prep, Cook, Plate, Repeat. This week's episode is featuring these bad boys right here. We're going to cook some beautiful figs. We're going to cook them in a balsamic rosemary caramel. We're going to make the caramel from scratch, which is different than adding brown sugar and butter, which is a quick way, but we're going to make the caramel from scratch, and then it's going to pair it with some really nice vanilla bean ice cream. So stay tuned. All right, so we got these Black Mission figs here. They're in season right now. You can find them at your local grocery store. You can use any kind of fig, but these are out right now. You're going to take your sprig of rosemary here. You see the leaves are going out that way. We're going to pull the leaves out this way. Don't discard the leaves because we're going to use some of them. I want the twig is what I want. So we're going to take this twig and we're going to create our own fig branch. So slowly at the top here, as you can see, this is the top. Go about yay deep and strike the fig. Same thing on the other side. Boom. Now we have a little fig tree and we can present our figs like this. Nice. Simple. It's elegant. Same thing with this one. And right there. And there you go. Little fig tree. Okay. Now the next thing we're going to do is we're going to jump over to the stove and we're going to start making our caramel from scratch. Stay tuned. Alright guys, so to make your caramel from scratch, you're going to get yourself a heavy saucepan or a heavy pot. It's fine. I have in here about a cup of sugar. And all I have is the flame on about medium high. Very carefully when you're making this caramel, two things. You have to pay attention to it. You can't go off and do something else. And be very delicate that you don't burn yourself. Caramel burns suck. Sugar burns suck. So we're slowly, as you can see, there's a little bit. It's starting to dissolve, right? Sugar's original state is this, but its next solid state is liquid. So we're gonna burn this. We're gonna cook this sugar down to liquid, and then begin the caramelizing process. Okay. So give this about, depending on how high your flame is, about 4 minutes until it starts to completely dissolve. And then from there, we're going to add our balsamic, our rosemary, and then we're going to add the figs in here, and they're going to be swimming. So we'll be right back. All right, now that your caramel is starting to come together, as you can see, I lowered the flame a little bit because I don't want this caramel to burn. As you can see, it's beautiful in color, has life, it's vibrant, good viscosity. That's what you're looking for in caramel. Just stir the rest of that other caramel, that other sugar that may not dissolve yet. Just stir it in there slowly, carefully. This caramel, just like this right now, you can put it over ice cream. You can do whatever you like, just the way it is now. But we're going to take it a step further. So we're going to put our heat up just a little bit. We're going to throw some rosemary in there. Carefully, we're going to put this balsamic inside. I'm going to actually move this just a bit and carefully, little by little. You don't want that to burn you. Now with this, just mix that in just like that. Lower your flame. And now put your figs in just like that. And then I went off and took the liberty to take some other figs and cut them in half. All I did was cut them in half. I'm going to throw them on there as well. Can't go wrong with figs. I'm going to take a little bit of water just to bring this all together. Just like that. Now we're going to up the flame and we're going to start to almost candy these figs. Get them on their backs now. Put them on their belly. Carefully go in there and lift up this one. Don't go in there with your hand because you don't want that. Switch over to a spoon. And I'm almost going to do the same concept when you're basting something. We're going to baste these figs. They've been waiting all day to be swimming in this sauce. Give them what they want. Carefully. Caramel's piping hot. Just like that. I'm going to let this cook for about another minute on low heat. We're going to jump over to the board. We're going to plate these up. Give us some ice cream. We'll be right back. Alright guys, our figs are cooked. They're in caramel. Next thing we're going to do is grab some of our ice cream. We're going to put ice cream to go with this. So we're going to save our ice cream. We'll take some right there. So right there. Plate it up right in the middle. Next thing we're going to do is going to take our figs. Take the half ones, put them around. Get some of that rosemary on there. Put our little fig tree on there. Just like that. I'm gonna put another scoop of ice cream. Just like that. Right on there. Boom, beautiful. And now we're gonna drizzle some of this beautiful caramel. A little balsamic caramel, beautiful stuff right here. There you go, beautiful. There you go. Rosemary, balsamic caramel, figs, and some vanilla ice cream.